All right, guys, what is up, and welcome back to episode 6 of our Atlanta Braves franchise. So, just came off the win against the Mets. I'm going to sim ahead here into the Pittsburgh series. Um, Big transaction. Cole Hamels goes to the Marlins. NL East team for Andrew Kashner, Marcel Ozuna, and Martin Prado. So, we're now going to have to face Cole Hamels as well in division, and we lose 0-9. Chris Archer getting shelled against the Mets. So now we're getting close to the trade deadline here. So we're going to have to take a look at some things. Um, I really like the spot we're in. I can't say that I don't. I don't know. I really got to do something about these two guys because they're just not getting it done. Albies is really tearing it up. So I'm going to go ahead and call him back up and send I'm gonna send Gurriel back down. I think he struggled more. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do here. Um, Go ahead and do this real quick. I mean, here's the thing. I really like Albies and Swanson. I'm not gonna trade them. I think that's gonna be the shortstop second base combo for a long time to come. Um, but I just don't. I don't know if Swanson or Albies for that case is really ready right now. I mean, Swanson was really struggling in the big leagues. I mean, he wasn't really struggling. He was producing, just not. I mean, 231, 304, and 376 was the slash line with a 680 OPS. That is just not good. Um, Albies was 231, 305, 336 with a 647 OPS, so that really wasn't too great as well. Bonifacio, he's doing decent right now, not great. So I don't know. I think I really got to find a second baseman, just kind of renting a second baseman. Really, that's what it will come down to. Just to get someone to just let Swanson develop. What I could do too if I really wanted to was just move Hernandez to second base and call up Montalvo to play left field. Because he is absolutely just tearing it up down in AAA. I mean, 276 with 22 home runs. That's tearing it up. He is tearing the cover off the ball down in AAA. Our bullpen is fine. I did add Carter Capps, like I said in the last video. No one I'm really too concerned about. Rodriguez is kind of struggling right now, but I think he'll turn it around. And Kroll is just called up. Akil Morris might be called up. Withrow might be called back up. Shea Simmons might be called back up. Even Cundiff, he's doing really well down in AAA he did last year too. Who is texting me, man? All right. Anyway, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and see if there's any second baseman out there. Let's take a look at the trading block. Ryan Goins is a possibility, but I don't really like those numbers. The Mets, those are pretty decent numbers. How many at bats? 133 at bats, 217 career at bats, 281, 339, and 456. This is slash line. 25 years old. So that's a possibility right there to play second for us. Good fielder. Daeho Lee, first baseman. DJ Peterson, third base. First base, Alexi Ramirez is also a possibility. 266, 309, 357. I don't know about that. There's no way I'm going to get Tony Kemp from the Astros without shelling out too many people back. Tommy La Stella, he is also a possibility. Bringing him back to Atlanta. I like that. I like that deal. Baez, there's no way the Cubs are going to give him up, although he is really struggling right now. Solarte, but he has $3 million. So I have some options here. So I'm going to go ahead and explore and see what I can get. And if I find the deal I want, I'll come back and I will show you guys. So I will be right back. I'm going to go into the trades as you see right here. All right, guys. So here's the thing. I looked at all those deals. Some of them were decent. Some of them were kind of, risky. This is what I'm going to do right now. I think I'm going to call up Montalvo. I'm going to give him a couple games, see how he does, see how Hernandez does at second base, and then we're going to go from there. If that's working, then we'll just stick with that. And if that's not working, we have basically 3-4 days here to decide what else to do. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to give it 3 days. I actually have to fix the AAA lineup really quick. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Just throw him in right field for now. Okay, so let's get this going here. So we got 1-5 loss. Toscano, broken leg. So he's out for right now. Let's go down here, fix it. This is a pain. Just throw Lipka in there. He's doing pretty well. Okay, so one more game here. 7-1 win. So Jonathan Rucoy goes down, pulled cap, 15-day DL. So today's the trade deadline. So let's take a look at this. So he's at 287 with 7 at-bats. 375 on base, 286 slugging, 2 hits, and 7 at-bats. Where's Kiki Hernandez? He went up to 313. So this is interesting. This is crunch time right here. So, well, Lucroy goes down. So I have, what am I doing? So Talise is gonna pop up, and he's gonna be a catcher for us, and then I'll have to figure out the batting order. So we have 24-man now. So we're gonna go to catchers. I'm gonna go ahead and call Bethencourt up. Record goes to AAA, and then Kennelly, he will go to AA. So go ahead and look at this. Tomas Feliz. Go ahead and move him down. Okay, so that's figured out. So here's the thing. This is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and add one of those guys because they're all young, or add one of the young guys who isn't expensive, just in case things don't pan out with Montalvo. So then I'll have a backup plan, and I'll have a spare infielder just in case, stuff goes bad. And I think who I'm going to add is the Mets, because I really like his numbers. So let's see who they want from Bethencourt, no. Farid, no. Marco Rodriguez, no. Mark Trumbo, no. Manny Benuelos, no. And Nat, no. So let's try this again. See if I get some different people. Mark Trumbo, I still don't want that, no. His value, actually, I think it went up. Because the offers or the people that they wanted were actually decent when I looked at them a little bit ago. So let's check out Stella here, or La Stella. See who they might want for him. Let's check out this Marco Rodriguez guy, because he is the most intriguing. So he's 22 years old, B potential. Great stamina, all his other ratings are a no. La Stella is 28 years old, under team control for the next 4 years. So that is intriguing as well. Let's go ahead and look at the Mets here for Marco Rodriguez. So Stamets, 25 years old, 74 overall. Like I said, pretty young guy. Under the next 5 years, he's under team control. So his ratings aren't as good as La Stella's. He's a little bit better of a fielder than La Stella. I'm going to look at La Stella really quick in his stats. He's a third baseman, right? So 495 career at-bats. Hitting 239 this year. 326 on base, 315 slugging. I'm going to go with the Mets. So I like him. He's younger. We have him longer. His stats are a little bit better. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the deal on that trade. Stamets is going to be on our big league roster right there. I think, so now we have 26 guys. So someone has to go down. This is going to be a tough one right here. I got to decide who I want to send down. Let's see here. You know what I might do? Let's see how many options. I'm getting blown up. 500K for 2 years. Has one minor league option left. I'm going to go ahead and send Bonifacio down. So that gives us a 25-man roster. We'll plug him in there somewhere. Put in Wrecker. That's catching position. So then Bonifacio goes in somewhere in there. So that's all I'm going to do. I might try and grab a prospect or two from someone just to see what I can get. But other than that, that's all the moves I'm going to make right now. So I'm going to take a quick peek at the prospects and try and see who I can get, and I'll come right back if I find anything. Okay, so here's probably the last move I'm going to make. I'm kind of desperate at catcher right now. I have Tomas Talise, I have Bethencourt, but I really want someone that is just like a stud that will take over after Lucroy and really just run away with it. And I can plug in Sanchez even right now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this trade to get Gary Sanchez for Colby Allard. I think he's our second top pitching prospect behind Newcomb. The thing is, though, he's 20 years old. He's a lefty. That's the thing that makes me really nervous, but we're kind of loaded right now with pitching prospects. His numbers, they're not fantastic. I mean, they're pretty solid for a prospect, but I'm just in desperate need of a catcher. I just exited out of that trade. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on this. So now we get Gary Sanchez. So, depending on how Tomas Talise does, I think I'm going to have to send Bethencourt back down. Wrecker will go back to AA. So that's all set up there. All right, so that's really all I'm going to do in the trade deadline. Yeah. Bethencourt back at catching in AAA. Still young. I think he could still pan out for us. And we're going to go ahead and sim a little bit ahead here. We're going to go to the Arizona series. And we have 42 guys on our 40-man. So get Wrecker off, get Barnes off. So that's really it. Oh, this is annoying. Is it our rotation? Oh yeah, we got 2 guys missing. So I'm gonna have to sign 2 pitching prospects here. Let's see who we got. Not a lot. So I'm really just going to sign the bottom 2 guys. Alonso, Barrera. I might sign Drake Sanchez, actually, instead of that other guy. I didn't really like that other guy's stats too much. Go ahead and send both of them to AAA. Hate how it does that. Alright, so that really... Go ahead and add another reliever there at AA. Just to kind of give him another guy there. Lucas Sims has a lot of innings. I could have just thrown him in there in the starting rotation. Actually, I might do that for Sanchez. So that'll take care of the trade deadline and all that stuff. I'm going to go ahead. Oh my god. No, I don't. I'm 25. I gotta fix this. I don't know what's going on. Hang on. I'll be right back, guys. You guys will see the... I'm just going to go ahead and get into the Arizona series here. So that's the next thing you guys will see. So I'm going to fix that, and you guys will see Whistler taking on Robbie Ray. Alright, guys. I got it all figured out now. Alright. So let's get into this game. Robbie Ray taking on Matt Whistler. Whistler's having an outstanding year. We only have a 1-game lead on the Mets, though. So it is really kind of getting down to crunch time, if you would want to say that here. I think I'm going to go ahead and put in Sanchez for Tomas Solis. I like Tomas Solis, but Sanchez is kind of our guy right now. I want to get him as many at bats as possible before Lucroy comes back. Let him develop. Anyway, that's really it. Let's get into this game. All right, guys, what is up, and welcome to Braves Baseball. We are taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks in Arizona at Chase Field today. Taking on Robbie Ray, 12 starts, 3-3, 4.04 ERA, and 71 innings pitched, 83 hits, 27 walks, and 59 strikeouts. So not too great of numbers there for Robbie Ray, the left-hander. Taking on the Diamondbacks is Matt Wisler, 21 starts, 9-3, 2.58 ERA, and 139 innings pitched, 121 hits, 33 walks, and 119 strikeouts. By far been our best pitcher in our rotation this year. Cy Young numbers there, if you ask me. Bottom of 1, 0-1 count, 2 outs. Yasmani Tomas hits a bomb out to left field to take an early 3-0 lead. We come right back, though, and Evan Longoria puts one out to deep left center field to make it 2-3 in the top of the second inning. Next batter, Gary Sanchez, doing what he's doing right now and hitting tanks. Puts one out to right center field, his 6th home run of the year right there. So hopefully he'll be a good replacement for Lucroy since he just went on the shelf for a couple weeks. Trumbo, with runners on the corners here, hits a ground ball through the shortstop's hole there, the 5-6 hole, to make it 4-3 in the top of the third. And then Evan Longoria comes up next batter and hits a 3-run home run. A little bit out in front of that changeup, but just hooked it around that foul pole to make it 7-3. Runners on the corners here for the Diamondbacks. Freddie Freeman gets the ground ball. Just took a little bit too much time, so they get it run across to make it 7-4. Here, our rookie, and one of our better rookies, David Montalva, steals second base pretty easily, but on the slide, he dislocates his ankle. And that's the rest. His season's over. He goes on the 60-day DL, and he's out for the rest of the season. So that's kind of a big blow. I was really hoping to get some good production from him. He was a big part of our plans for the playoff push, or, this year. Anyway, a couple innings later, Albies hits a home run. That's really nice to see. He's been struggling. And in the top of the 8th, Enciarte hits a bomb out to right field against his former Diamondbacks team to take a 10-4 lead in the 8th inning. As you see, he just got a high fastball and just drives it out. Top of 9 here with runner on third base, John Jay, Montalvo's replacement, hits a line drive into the right center gap to get a run across to make it 11-4. I thought I'd push it and try and get 3 here, but he gets thrown out. Not by a mile, but close play, but just he got thrown out. Thought I'd be aggressive there. And Yimi Garcia comes in to take the last 2 innings to get the win. As you see, 11-4. We get the win pretty easy here against the Diamondbacks. That's it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you next episode.